My name is Julia, and today I'm excited to talk about a city that holds a special place in my heart, Warsaw. As someone who's spent quite a bit of time here, I've come to love and appreciate so much about the city. Through there are also a few things that can be challenging, so let's dive into the things I hate and love about Warsaw. Let's get started. First off, let me say that Warsaw is my favorite city, and it's a place that's grown on me with its unique blend of history, culture, and modernity. So let's start off with the things that I absolutely love about Warsaw. Number one on my list is the history. Warsaw is a city that has survived tremendous upheaval, especially during World War II, when it was completely almost destroyed. The resilience of its people is palpable, and you can see it in the meticulous reconstruction of the old town. Walking through this area, you can't help but feel a deep connection to the past. The royal castle, the colorful townhouses, and the cobblestone streets all tell a story of rebirth and determination. The Warsaw Uprising Museum is another must visit. It's a powerful reminder of the city's indomitable spirit and a tribute to those who fought for this freedom. Next up, the food scene in Warsaw is simply amazing. I love how diverse and vibrant it really is. Traditional Polish dishes are hearty and delicious. I'm talking about pierogi, which are dumplings filled with a variety of fillings, which is a hunter's stew. And, of course, zapiekanka, which is like a Polish-style pizza on a baguette. Hey guys, so I'm at a really low-key pierogi stop here in the city center on Nowy Świat actually, and I bought myself some pierogi with blueberries, which is a hit here, and also with like sour cream on top. So we're gonna try it out. Pierogi is of course a staple here in Warsaw, so we're gonna do a little taste test. I'll do a little taste test for you guys, and yeah, I'm excited as much as you guys. So. Guys, if you don't want your teeth and your mouth to be blue all day, definitely do not get the blueberry pierogi because your mouth will be stained. Look at my teeth. But it's so good. I love it. I love it. Pierogis are definitely a staple of mine. Definitely a staple of mine, and it's so filling. Like, it wasn't even that expensive for like a full dish. Pay around 30 to 40, really depends on which one you're getting, and you can have like sour cream on top, and it really helps with that. But it's so filling, it's actually insane. Let me dive in some more. There's so many of them. So many. I might have to take it home. I look like I ate an entire like blueberry tree. It's so yummy, but super filling. Super filling. And I definitely recommend the sweeter ones. They have different varieties, but the sweet ones are good. A very successful stop at the pierogi place. My tongue and my lips are completely blue, but I couldn't speak that much inside the restaurant. There was a lot of people in there, and I really didn't want to be a hassle. But all I'm gonna say is that it's definitely worth it. I took some to go because they're so filling. There's like, I think pierogi is like a very big staple here because it's like we eat pierogi on every single holiday. But Warsaw isn't just about traditional food. The international food scene here is thriving. You can find everything from Italian to Japanese, and there's an impressive number of vegan and vegetarian options too. Places like Fabryka Norblina and Elektrownia Powiśle are fantastic spots to explore. These areas are not just food courts, they're vibrant social hubs where you can grab a drink with friends, enjoy a variety of cuisines, and soak in a laid-back nightlife scene. Well, Fabryka Norblina in particular combines history with modern leisure, offering a unique atmosphere that's perfect for casual evening out. They have two metro lines here, but of course the main one is M1, which we'll be traveling with the most today. I'll show you guys which stops to take, the process, how to buy a ticket, and how the metro line looks like here in Warsaw. So if you're excited, like I am of course, drop a like down below and also comment down below on any more suggestions of what you want to see here in Warsaw. So let's get started.
This is the entrance to the Ratusz Arsenał metro station in Warsaw, Poland. This station is part of Warsaw's metro line M1, which is the first and oldest line of the Warsaw metro system. It is situated near the historic center of Warsaw, close to significant landmarks such as the Warsaw Old Town and the City Hall. Bicycles are not allowed in the station. Dogs must be on a leash, and smoking is prohibited. These are just some of the key rules governing this station. If you're at the Ratusz Arsenał metro station in Warsaw and need a ticket, here's a quick guide. First, choose your language by tapping one of the flags at the top of the screen. It's usually set to English, but you can change it if needed. Next, if you want to buy a paper ticket, just hit the big red button that says Buy a Paper Ticket. Follow the prompts and pick your ticket type, and pay up. The ticket I've got in my hand is a bilet jednorazowy przesiadkowy, which translates to a single transfer ticket. This ticket allows you to use public transportation in Warsaw for a certain period or until you complete your journey, including any transfers needed. The ticket is valid for 75 minutes from the time of validation. One cool thing about the metro stations here is that they tend to be very clean and 100% safe. This is possible because there's a dedicated cleaning crew that keeps everything spotless with regular and thorough maintenance. Plus, people here really care about cleanliness, so everyone pitches in to keep the place tidy. There's also plenty of trash bins around, making it easy to dispose of waste properly. As for safety, the stations are packed with CCTV cameras, so there's always an eye on things. You'll also see security personnel patrolling regularly, which really helps everyone feel secure. The design of the stations is super smart, with bright lighting and open spaces that make it harder for any shady stuff to go down. And let's not forget the community. People here are vigilant and cooperative, which adds to the overall safety vibe. All these things together make Warsaw's metro stations a great place to commute without any worries.
So here only in Świętokrzyska stop is where you can actually convert from M1 to M2. So M2 goes a little bit deeper, like across the Vistula River. So it's not as commonly used as the M1 because the M1 pretty much travels all around like the city center here. But to get to the other side of the Vistula, you can take M2. And in that case, here in the Świętokrzyska stop is where you can actually convert to that and you have the same ticket. So the ticket I purchased previously, the 75-minute one, I can use it to then convert to the M2 as well. So that's very convenient. You have 75 minutes and it's a lot better to pay, for instance, like 4 or 5 zloty instead of paying a very huge fine for not having a ticket. So here's where it is. And yeah, overall I just wanted to show you guys how it looked like in terms of going to the M2, what the process is. But now I will go back to the M1 and go to my designated stop, which is around 2 stops from here. So let's go. Here you can buy tickets electronically, validate your mobile ticket, you see. So you don't have to buy a physical one. You can always get a one on your phone. And here, look at that. This stop is so huge that they even have a map for it. And here it tells you which way to go and what is more convenient for you. So for example, we're going that way. We're going to Politechnika, so let's go.
As you can see, the carriage is filled with a diverse mix of people, all going about their daily routines. Whether they're using their phones, reading, or just looking around, there's a calm and orderly atmosphere here. One of the first things you'll notice is how modern and clean everything is. The bright lighting and well-maintained seats make for a very pleasant commuting experience. And even during busy times, like right now, it still feels comfortable and efficient. Look at how many people are engaged with their devices. It's a common sight and shows just how connected we all are, even while on the move. I love the diversity here. You can see people of all ages and backgrounds using the metro, which really reflects the inclusive nature of Warsaw's public transport. One thing I appreciate is the accessibility. The metro is designed to accommodate everyone with plenty of seating and standing space. And despite being busy, it feels safe and orderly, which is always a plus. Overall, the Warsaw Metro is a reliable and efficient way to get around the city.
Personally, the process of traveling by metro around Warsaw is the most convenient way to travel in Warsaw. Due to the fact that it is so quick, it's so easy, you can get to many destinations. For example, I traveled around all of the city center in literally like less than 15 minutes. So it's so convenient, super quick, and there are a lot of metro lines. I mean, not a lot of metro lines, but a lot of metros, like trains that travel every minute. You see here, there's a whole like table showing like what time it's going to be here. So they arrive every 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes. So it's so convenient for people that are trying to get somewhere super quick and easy. And plus, it's also very cheap. It's a very convenient way of traveling, and I think Warsaw actually like really strongly benefits from that. That they have such a convenient, quick and easy metro system. And here you can also buy a metro card. So instead of buying tickets, for instance, I just bought a ticket, but for you to get a metro card, there are these little areas here, and it's actually not that expensive. See here, and you can travel by bus, train, metro with that metro card, tram, anything. Oh, I think I'm going the wrong way. Okay. So you can get yourself a metro card here, which is obviously more convenient if you use a lot of public transportation instead of getting many tickets. But overall, the public transportation here is honestly amazing. It's very easy to use, very convenient, stress-free, worry-free. Shows you everywhere where you need to go. It's very easy to use. And look at that. I made it to such a far location, which would have taken me, honestly, it would have taken me from my original location from my home around, oh, look at that, 15 to 20 minutes, I would say, by tram or by bus. But by metro, I have it around literally 5 minutes. And there we go. There's the metro station. Yeah. The parks and green spaces are another thing I absolutely love about Warsaw. The city has done an incredible job of integrating nature into its urban landscape. Łazienki Park is my personal favorite. It's like stepping into a different world with its beautiful gardens, serene lakes, and historic palaces. You can easily spend a whole day there just wandering around, feeding the peacocks, and enjoying the peaceful surroundings. And then there's the Vistula River, which offers a great place to unwind, especially during the summer. The riverside area comes alive with activities, food trucks, and live music. It's a fantastic spot to relax, have a picnic, or just enjoy the view. Hey everyone, so we are currently at the Vistula River here in Warsaw. Here we are. Here's like a very, there, we have a very popular bridge. But we are here at the Vistula River, and I'm going to show you guys a little bit around as we spoke about it a little bit about what I love and what I hate about Warsaw. And Vistula River is actually one of my hot spots here. There are a lot of bars, a lot of restaurants here that a lot of people and citizens and tourists really visit, and I definitely recommend. So I'm going to show you guys a bit around, and yeah, let me show you guys. So in this area here, many children come, and I guess there's like a little skating area for them and also like a playground. So it's very like kid friendly for sure, and also very a teenagey vibe. Many teenagers come here during the day or during the night, and they spend time here with friends. So let's keep going. Oh, and also there are many restaurants and bars here near the Vistula, so it's definitely a place to come by for a late night drink or like a nice dinner near the river here. So it's really nice. Alright guys, as you can see, the water isn't too clean. As you can see, it's very brown. Overall, wait, maybe I can find the stadium from here. But overall, it's not the cleanest water here in Warsaw for swimming or anything like that. So many people don't swim, but many people rent out boats and they go on little boat excursions here on the Vistula. And it's pretty nice. It's like a really chillaxing place for families and for all, I guess, entertainment. There's a lot of bars and a lot of restaurants and a lot of areas to go to. Let me show you guys. We're also next to the stadium. This is the National Stadium. Taylor Swift was here actually a couple days ago and she performed 3 shows. So here's our big stadium, and a lot of events are held there. A lot of concerts and mainly just football tournaments as well, or like football games and such. So yeah, pretty nice. Another thing I love about Warsaw is its cultural scene. There's always something happening, whether it's a music festival, art exhibition, or theater performance. The city is home to some amazing venues, like the National Theater. And let's not forget about the Praga district, which has become a creative hub with its street art, galleries, and vibrant nightlife. It's a great place to explore if you're into arts and culture. Now, let's talk about some of the things I'm not so fond of. First up, the weather. Warsaw can get pretty cold and gray in the winter, which can be a bit depressing. The winters are long, and the lack of sunlight can really affect your mood. On the flip side, the summers, while generally pleasant, can be quite unpredictable. You might be enjoying a sunny day 1 minute and then caught in a sudden rain shower the next, like today. So always be prepared for changing weather. Another downside is the language barrier. While many young people and professionals speak English, it can still be challenging if you don't speak Polish. Navigating certain areas, dealing with bureaucracy, or even doing simple things like shopping can be a bit daunting without some basic knowledge of the language. I found that learning a few key phrases can really help, but it's definitely something to be aware of if you're planning to spend a significant amount of time here. The cost of living in Warsaw has been rising steadily. While it's still more affordable than many Western European cities, housing costs in particular have gone up quite a bit. This can be a concern, especially for newcomers trying to settle in. Finding a decent apartment at a reasonable price can be challenging, and the competition for good places is pretty high. One thing that can be a bit of a downer is the city's gray and industrial feel in certain areas. While the center and some of the more popular districts are beautiful and pretty vibrant, some of the outskirts and less developed areas can feel quite drab and uninspiring. The concrete buildings and lack of color can be especially noticeable during the winter months when everything feels a bit more bleak. Despite these drawbacks, Warsaw remains a city that has a lot to offer. Its history, culture, and vibrancy make it a unique place to live and visit. Every city has its pros and cons, and it's important to see both sides. Warsaw, with all its quirks and challenges, has a special charm that keeps drawing me back. So there you have it, my take on the things I hate and love about Warsaw. It's a city that I'm truly fond of, and despite its imperfections, I hope this gives you a balanced view of what to expect from Warsaw and maybe even inspires you to visit or explore it further. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Explore with Kojo for more content about our travels and experiences. See you next time. Bye guys.